Hello, hello. Yeah, we are live now. Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Hi. Yes, somebody is coming in. All right, welcome back. Welcome back to the CBD Properties Channel. Today we have REN TALK, and our title here today is Buying Property with Love. Wow, it's such a wonderful love topic, right? Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. So yeah. Now after CMCO, a lot of people now going out for shopping, and especially I believe a lot of them going cutie Malaysia already. Yeah, right. So I see my friends on Facebook. They are going out, Tioman, Redang, wow, holiday. All right. Well, today once again, welcome everybody here. Today we have this topic called buying property with love. Okay, so without further ado, let me welcome Zul coming in. Hi, Zul. Hello.
Oh, hi everyone.
Have you on your mic?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Hi.
Hi, how
Hello,
are you?
hello. Hi, afternoon. Good. How are you? Belum makan lagi.
Ah, good.
Hello.
Yeah.
Your mic a bit uh, lag tadi. Okay, it's okay now. Okay, testing.
Testing. Sound check. Everyone clear?
Okay, yeah, clear.
You can comment if you listening. Where you
Yeah,
from? Is it clear?
yeah. Can say hi at the comment column there so that we know you are there. All right. So every Saturday we have this property channel. Talk about investment, buying property. Talk about location, and sometimes today is talk about buying a property with love. All right. So it's a very special topic here. Usually we buy property with money. So how do we buy money with love? So we have Zulhafiy with us here. Before that, let us maybe get to know Zulhafiy a little bit, or maybe you can welcome Zulhafiy at the comment column here. Yeah. All right. So let's get to know Zulhafiy a bit further. Okay. How long already you are in this industry? Yeah.
Hi everyone. I've been in the industry actually since around 2014, and then I've joined CBD Properties as a REN since somewhere early or mid 2015. Yeah, and I'm in this with CBD until today.
2015 until now.
Yeah, not
5 years
not so
already
long
lah.
lah. Okay lah, 5 years lah.
Yeah. Okay. But before that, before 2015, also real estate agent lah.
Oh no, that time I'm a broker. So
Oh.
Bovia don't caught me.
Okay.
No
All
lah.
right.
Before that, rarely people know about rent, but now people actually know about being a registered agent and to
Mm-hmm.
practice properly. Yeah, last time I didn't know. Now I know lah.
True. Yeah, it's very important to have a licensed real estate agent license to in order to do this business, right? So
Yep,
for you to
exactly.
run longer. All right. Okay. Maybe you can share your screen now because your slide is dropped already. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's come to our topic here today: buying property with love. So, okay. Before that, I also know that Zul, you have your own property channel sharing channel during earlier during MCO. Even now you're still doing, right?
Yeah. I'm still doing.
Yes.
Maybe
Okay.
we can go to the slide.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry,
Okay.
if got background noise, that's my daughter.
It's okay. Okay. So how do you come up with this topic, buying property with love?
Buying property with love. Okay. Before I start, okay, buying property with love. How I come up with this topic? Actually, it's nothing new. Especially if you've been in the industry or you bought your property. I
Mm-hmm.
think you already know about this. It's just a simple arrangement that I put into information that presentable in term
Mm-hmm.
for easy understanding.
Yeah.
Then like you yourself, you've married, you have one children, right? So you
Yes.
have experience with love, right? So I think everyone know about love. So when you talk about love, it's either to your partner or things that you do, is it purely because of emotion and because of the feeling, or also because of what you think about it? I mean, about your partner, your work, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's a
Mm-hmm.
combination of both feelings and thinking. That
Yes.
is love, right?
Yes.
So you
Yes.
cannot like blindly follow your feeling. You must also think about what you feel. So coming back to
Mm-hmm.
the topic, buying property with love. Actually, it's a step. It's a simple step for you to go through and think before you buy a property, a purchase
Mm-hmm.
your house. It's
Yeah.
either for investment or also for living your own stay. And
Mm-hmm.
as we all know, the main usage or utility of buying a property is for you to own stay, right?
Yeah.
And this topic is I can say it's more addressing the people who want to buy for their own use, because a lot of
Yeah.
people talk about buying property for investment, which is, yeah, it's true. And at the same time, I see not many people talking about buying property for own staying
Yeah.
and buying with love. So that's where it come from,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That's how I come up with the topic. So
Right. So you
let's
must be full of love now, lah.
yeah, everyone have love in their heart.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So let's go with it. Okay, so let
Mm-hmm.
me introduce myself a little bit. Just now, Derek has introduced myself as well. So my
Yeah.
name is Zulhafiy Zolkipli. I was born in Johor. I was raised in Sabah, and during my early childhood days, I grew up in Sabah, and then we moved to Johor back. So
Mm-hmm.
and then now I stay in Selangor since my undergraduate days. And during after SPM, I went to Uniten for study, and then since then I live here in. I also consider myself now as a KL people, KL or Selangor, because
Mm-hmm.
I live here for like many years already. So I
Mm-hmm.
started kopihartana.com as a portal, like just now you said.
Yeah.
Actually, it's more like a library, sharing information about property, random
Mm-hmm.
stuff, connecting people from the industry and to the public. And it's in a bahasa. I
Right.
think there's a lack of resource for bahasa Melayu for
Mm-hmm.
property information. So I just share all the articles, videos. You can check out their website later. All right,
Sure. Sure.
so
Sure.
that's me a little bit. Let's go. Okay, so there are three main challenge of home ownership today.
Yeah.
So the three main challenge is financial knowledge, and as we know, a lot of people nowadays there's of course they struggle building their income at the same time to manage their financial, and to
Mm-hmm.
especially when to purchase a house, the home, it's not a easy thing. It's a lot of thing you must understand for you to be able to purchase your own house, right? How
Yeah.
to
Correct.
keep your money, save your money for your deposits, and how to have your financial profile,
Yeah.
bank ready to give you loan and so on. And
Yes.
then also about income, as we know, the challenge in Malaysia nowadays, the income didn't grow as much as how property price grow, right?
Yeah.
If you look at 20 years back, or
Correct.
30 years back,
The
uh,
percentage.
yeah, the price in 1990, right? The price of house, semi-D or bungalow in Bangi is just like 100,000, and now it's like already like 10 times, tenfold over 30
Mhm.
years.
Yeah.
And what
Correct.
about graduates fresh graduate income salary? It doesn't go beyond 3 times, while the property has become 10
Yeah.
times expensive.
Yeah. Correct.
So
Correct.
yeah, that's the challenge. And I believe there's always a ways we want to overcome this challenge. All right, and then of course the price of the house. So let's
Mm-hmm.
go check out next point. Okay, so
Yeah.
in the formula or love, the first letter is L. So L is location.
Location.
Yeah, yeah. As we know the old mantra in industry, location,
Mm-hmm.
location, location. Right. So it's like
Mm.
everyone is saying, oh, location, location, location. Right. But what do we really mean about finding a good location to stay?
Mm.
So let's go check. So, in finding your property, the first step is to identify the location. Where do you want to live? Where do you want to buy your house?
Mm-hmm.
Without thinking about the price yet, without looking at it. First, you need to understand where you want to settle down or buy your property. So
All
you
right.
can use these three simple tools for you to uh, what check out the area. Simple like
Mm-hmm.
Google Map, and then from Google Map you can see the Google Street. You can see the street view of the area. And
Mm-hmm.
another tool is Wikimapia. I would like to recommend maybe
Mm-hmm.
the viewers first time looking at uh, Wikimapia. You can check out Wikimapia, where in Wikimapia
Yeah.
is slightly different than Google Map, where you can see more details in terms of each building in location, or not only building but what's in that area
Yeah.
under construction, and you can see in
Correct.
Wikimapia. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So now because
so
we have technologies, so when you buy house, you also can use the technology to do something with it. Because like now Zoo is sharing that you can use Google Map, Google Street. So if you want to settle at let's say you want to buy a house in Rawang, then you have to check from Rawang to go to your office. Then you can use check how long is the distance, how many kilometer, and also sometimes you can check the time of your working travel. Let's say like in the morning 7 o'clock you want to go to school, you want to go to your office, then you can check from your house to the office. You can take how long, because you can, that one can include the traffic jam period. Then you can use it. That's why it's these tools is very good. It's very useful. Yeah.
yeah, oh, here you can see the
Yeah, this is Wiki Mafia, right?
yeah, this is Wikimapia. So you can see
Mm.
here.
Mm.
Okay, example. Let's say this is Cyberjaya. I zoom in Cyberjaya area. You can see how the map works.
Yeah.
They have clear boundaries of every building. The mosque,
Mm.
university here, and what is this building? Oh, this is UCMS. Okay, this is the
Mm-hmm.
avenue under construction. You
Yeah.
can see even like maybe a pump house or maybe TMB building. It's more detailed than the
Mm-hmm.
Google Map. Yeah,
I see.
and
Can you
of
click
course,
in or not? Are you able to
I
click in?
yeah, you can click, but sometimes the
Ah,
information, but sometimes there's no information, because this is like
right.
a crowdsourced information.
I see.
It's like Wikipedia, right? People put in
Mm-hmm.
the info, so you can
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
each building, lake. It's more detailed than the Google Map. But of course, if you want to look into the ground, you open in Google Map and Google Street, you can see the location.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's how you use Wikimapia. So we
Mm-hmm.
back to the slide just now. In the location also, you might want to look into the second L, or maybe the smaller L inside the L is livability. Are you
Liver.
able to uh, decide what type of property, what type of design,
Mm-hmm.
what type of layout that you like? And livability also means, oh, I typo. Oh, sorry, I typo in the slide. Okay, what's around the amenities in the location? There's a school. Is there a school? Is it nearby to, like just now you said, nearby
Mm-hmm.
to your workplace, highway exit, and maybe people want to live
Mm-hmm.
close to grocery store, mall, or things like that. So
Yeah.
you must also put that into your mind when you check what location you want to look into. Also, yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
here, the neighborhood is also very important.
Yep. Yep. So
Okay.
these are the two things that you need to check on for the first letter L, right?
Yep. Location, livability,
Yeah.
and layout. Layout is also important. All right.
Yeah. Check
Make
out the
sure it's
layout first.
practical, and you comfortable. You'll be comfortable living in that
Mm-hmm.
layout.
Sure.
All right. So we go to the second point. L. O. Okay. This O is opportunity. So when we talk
Mm-hmm.
about opportunity, we want to after we identify the location, we want to check what opportunity we have in that area that's suitable.
Mm-hmm.
What type of property we might find within our opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when we talk about opportunity, we must also measure it with our affordability, right? How
Mm-hmm.
much property we can afford, and what kind of property we can buy. Then we can find in the area. So this is
Yep.
from World Bank. World Bank said affordable housing costs three times. the annual salary. This is from World Bank. Of course, there's a different method of measuring your affordability,
Yeah,
right? And yeah,
three
maybe
times of the
yeah, 3 times.
salary,
If we
annual
follow,
salary. Yeah.
yeah, if we really follow this World Bank standard,
I
I think it's very hard to find house in Malaysia. Maybe
yeah, I
there,
can't find in KL already, I think.
yeah, of course, we need to move back in, maybe go back outside KL can find lah. But then you're working
Yeah,
in KL, and then it's very far.
that's
Anyway,
right.
because we Malaysia, we have we can say stable financial institution. We can get like financing for 30-35 years.
Yeah.
So some country they don't have that kind of financing. So maybe that also affect how the World Bank see affordable house, right?
Yeah.
Like in our neighbor country Indonesia, I think you can't get loan or something. It's different country, different financing for the property purchase. So let's
Mm.
see. This is just a estimation from KWSP and University of Malaya with Social Wellbeing Research Center. They published this report. You can see the whole report about
Yeah.
uh, affordability and also about belanjawan, your budgeting, right? So basically, you have to measure yourself how much you can afford, how much you uh, within this estimation, this report, this study, you can check with yourself, okay, how much you willing or you can afford to pay every month for your housing, right? Okay, let's go. Okay, this is the debt service ratio. Also, in the opportunity part, you might want to check with your bank, with your bankers about how much you can loan to
Yeah.
get financing aid for buying your properties, right?
Yes.
So DSR is a debt service ratio. Is how bank it's a guideline from Bank Negara
Correct.
to all the banks, guideline for how much they can give you loan
Yeah.
according to your how much debt you have with the
Yes.
bank and commitment, and also based on your net income. Your net income is if you're working a salary, it's just minus your EPS also, and this is your net. Right? If you working business commission, they have different calculation, and of course different bank they have different uh, risk management, and they have different style of uh,
Yeah.
giving out their loans. So you can check with your banker. But
This
basically
is
yeah,
this is very important, especially people who want to get loan. Whoever want to get loan, this DSR is the one that you need to take note whether how much loan you'll be able to get, right? Yeah.
yep,
So this is the formula calculation on the DSR you'll be getting. So yeah. So you need to very take note on this one. So you have to ask the banker on how does this DSR, and actually different bank have different DSR calculation, right?
exactly.
Yeah. So different bank have different calculation. Some they take like 60%, 70%, or whatever. Yeah. So you need to know how when you apply the loan, then this is the things that you need to take note lah.
Yep. And okay, to get estimation of roughly estimation
Mm.
how much your monthly installment to the bank is this formula. You can see
Mm-hmm.
uh, from how much your loan. Let's
Mm.
say the price of the house, let's say 500,000.
Yeah.
So the estimation of the loan maybe about, okay, let's say we take the loan 500,000, then you divide by 200, and then you get about 2,500 per month. But that is
Mm.
before the OPR was reduced and the
Yeah.
interest was reduced. So, but that basically the normal rate. But after the reduction, it will be slightly lower. Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah, you push your calculator. So okay, so actually there's a like general guideline. They said, okay, make sure your DSR is below 35%. But
Yes.
depends. If you have like higher income, maybe you can afford to get higher DSR. Because
Correct. Correct.
your basic living cost is not gonna expand, but maybe you have extra income, you can buy more properties, more uh, car or things like that.
Don't
Right?
want to get into too much debts lah.
Yeah, but make sure it's in a healthy ratio lah. So there's
Right.
a
Right. Right.
guideline is 20%. So let's say
Then
your income is like maybe
yeah.
8,000. So 20% from 8,000, how much is that? So that
Mm-hmm.
is monthly estimation,
It is
healthy.
basically a measure to see to make sure you don't overspend your income. Basically, yeah. Let's say
Yeah.
now you are earning 5,000, then you're getting a loan 4,000. So yeah, you're basically the house is like costing everything of your monthly payment already, right?
Yep.
Okay. So yes, for those that come in later, so today is our CBD channel, properties channel, talking about buying a house with love. So now we are at the second point, the opportunity. The earlier one is L is location
Location.
and livability, right? So now we are coming to O. O is the opportunity. All right. So next, yeah, continue.
Right.
So thank you.
Okay, okay. This is like the report published by KPKT about
Mm,
this is when they are planning for affordable housing scheme or program. This is how they measure based on
mm-hmm,
median income, right? Maybe you have higher income. This is for median income, so that's why you can see all the Prima housing, Selangorku. The pricing is
mm-hmm,
within this average. Even in Selangor, you can see Prima or Suma Selangorku below 300,000, right? Because they already
mm,
have data. Okay, this is the affordable housing. Of course,
mm-hmm.
for affordable housing scheme, they have certain standard requirement that you must follow before you can buy the house.
Yeah,
Anyway, this is all how the government or the institution measure the affordability. But again, it's go back to yourself. You must know and measure yourself how much you can afford. All
yeah.
right. So in the opportunity also, I would like to talk about different market in a property market. The first is the primary market, which is a project
Mm-hmm.
developer project, and also there's a sub sale, the normal, the completed house, the secondary house, secondary market, and the third is the auction. Auction is also, I can consider, is a part of sub sale, but it's under forced sale or
Mm.
by the bank.
Yes, sale by the bank. Yeah.
Alright. So there's a three element that you would like to check when you want to look into this different market. The first is the capital involved, the upfront capital that you need to pay when you purchase the property, and the
Mm-hmm.
risk and the difficulty. Let's go one by one from the capital. For project, of course, the capital needed is very small.
Mm.
Some, and then with the HOC discount, easy entry, and then free legal fee, and
Yeah.
then now with SOC you don't have to pay for stamp duty. So very
Yeah.
very low entry
Yeah.
for buying a project right now.
Mm.
So if you don't
Yeah.
have much capital, you might want to look your opportunity into what project available in that area, right?
Correct.
And then of course upsale, you have an additional. First,
Yeah.
you need 10%, and then you need for the legal fee, stamp duty. So
Correct.
maybe if you want to do some renovation as well, so that will cost you roughly about 10 to 15, not 10, minimum like 12 to 15% of the property price. So
I
you
think
need
minimum is 15%. Minimum
15%.
10% is the S&P already.
10%
Then
SMP, and then
the
stamp
other
duty.
5% is all the legal fees and all that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So buying project, yeah, just now we were saying buying project earlier, there's a lot of developers now that they are actually giving 0%, and also probably some come with the cashback or and also the installment free package nowadays. Yeah. So yes, the capital for project is almost zero, and then the sub sales ones is now we are talking about easily 15% that you need to come up with first, right?
Yep, exactly. And for auction, there's a little bit more capital involved. Of course,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's like a sub-sale, but and then if you buy a property with maybe old house, there's a lot of defect, or you need to repair, so you need to come out with additional cost. So that's why
All right.
you need
Even before you buy, you need to have a cash already. You need to buy the bank note, right?
yeah,
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 bank
it's a
draft. Yes,
deposit,
yes,
same. Yeah, it's like
yeah.
sub-sale as well, 10%
Correct,
deposit.
correct.
And then the legal fee, and then the repair, renovation,
Mm-hmm.
so additional cost there. So
Yeah.
and then we talk about risk. So different people, they have like different risk tolerance, different capacity of navigating
Mm-hmm.
through risk. So when you buy a project, okay, in this three, I would put like project is a higher risk. So
Mm-hmm.
you might want to be more cautious and do more study before you buy any project.
Yes.
from any developers. I don't want to like scare people, but this is the reality, you know, because
Right.
there's a you can see in the newspaper about a project, abandoned project, about
Mm.
uh, scammy developer. They are not registered. They're
Yeah.
collecting money, and then the house never been built. And then people want to sue them, and then they just declare bankrupt. It's a recent
Mm.
news, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
be careful, and later on I will show you how to navigate through this. Okay,
Yep.
and then
Okay.
for subsale is very less risk compared to project, of course. Again,
Yeah.
in the project you're buying a future, you're buying things that are not there yet, right? Because in
Mm-hmm.
Malaysia we practice sell and build. Right,
Yeah.
they want to
Correct.
sell first and then they build. Some
Yes.
countries they use build first and then sell, so there are different system.
Yeah. The risk
And
is
so
at the risk is at the when the developer has not complete the project, and then they will abandon the project. Then that's the risk you'll be taking now. So that's why choosing the right developer, choosing the right project to buy is very important.
yeah.
Yeah. So compared to sub sales, of course, sub sales they already have the physical unit there.
Yeah,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and also the risk of unfulfilled promise. You know.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm fulfilling
So
promise.
things like when you want to buy a property, you went to a sales gallery in the show house. It's very beautiful with the idea and
Yeah.
so on. But then when we completed, maybe there's a defect here and there, or maybe the quality is not as good as what they promised. Yeah, you can see a lot of this also in newspaper. People are
Yeah.
complaining. So that's a risk of. But of course, everything come with pro and cons, and also ways to navigating through the risk. And
Yes.
like subsale, you can touch the house. You can see your neighbor, who is your neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Even having a bad neighbor is like a risk, you know. Because you're
Yeah.
gonna
True.
live there like many years. So if you buy in
Yeah.
subsale, you can go through several houses. You can see, okay, this is a good neighborhood, this is good
Yeah.
environment, right? So
Correct. Correct.
less risk. This is the lesser risk. And auction is a slightly higher risk than subsale, but lesser risk than the project. Lesser risk than the
Mhm.
project because auction property is there. It's already completed as well. Maybe it's old, maybe it's new. But recently there's a lot of new properties also being auctioned. So
Mm.
I could say is if you find it a good deal, you might want to look into that as well.
True. True.
So
True.
the risk is coming when, let's say, you won the bid in the auction, and then you need to settle the payment within the 3 months. I mean, if you can't get loan, or if your bank can't disburse the money within the 3 months, you might have to forfeit the deposit, or you might
Yes.
have to apply for extension.
Correct.
So this
Correct.
is case to case basis. So that's how the risk there, and then we
Mm-hmm.
go to the difficulties. So when you talk about difficulty, here is the point is the complexity of purchasing the property. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
the first we see is a project. It's very less. It's very easy, right?
Mm.
Buying a property from the
Mm-hmm.
developer is very easy. You just walk
Yeah.
in, you just make choose your unit, you book, and then they arrange for you the lawyers, they arrange for you the banker, everything. You just sit and wait and sign and pay,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
And then wait for
Just
the
see.
project
Just
finish.
go into the sales gallery. Have
Mm.
aircon, everything, and then everything is very nice, pretty.
Yeah.
Then you can just sit down and sign the booking form. Yeah.
Some developer they have a very nice size gallery with coffee and
Yeah.
some snacks, and it's like very
Correct.
very
Correct.
very easy and very nice
Mm-hmm.
experience. And if you buying subsale, yeah, if you walk into like empty house, there's no fan, there's no aircon, it's hot. And of
Yeah.
course, you need to go through several locations, several house, and it takes time with the agent showing you the house, and the negotiation process maybe takes some more time and
Correct.
things like that. And
Mhm.
yeah, unlike developer, you just, okay, there's the price, there's the discount, the rebate, the package, whatever.
Want it or not?
That's it, right?
Yeah.
You want, you like or not, then you choose. But in subsale, it's more negotiating. That's why agents
Correct.
play much more roles in subsale market. And in
Mm-hmm.
auction, it's much difficult because first the house
Mm.
is auction, and there might be people inside the house, the old owners, and
Mm-hmm.
there's a difficulty of getting them move out from the house. if
Yeah.
you
If
if you won the house, if you won the auction and you buy the house. And if you buy a old house, maybe there's a tree inside the house. So it's also difficult for you to arrange for all this cleanup and the repairs for you to
Yeah,
before you
yeah,
can move in the house. So there's
correct.
the difficulty there.
I
So
think there's a difficulty sometimes for auction house. Even the property that you like, you have money, but you might not also get to buy the unit because maybe somebody already bought, or
yeah,
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 you
and
have
it's
to bid
competitive.
with the others. Yeah, so not
Exactly.
necessarily you are buying at a lower price or a reasonable price. So yeah, so there's a difficulty that we are talking about lah.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
All right. So the next point is VLOVE, right? So V is value. So
Right.
you want to buy something that is value for your money, right? And the value is real value. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so this slide I want to emphasize this point. Market
Mm-hmm.
price is not market value, not necessary, right?
All right. All right.
Not all the time is there's market value. So you must understand what is market value. So market value is basically is based on the transaction is there in sub-sale market. This is the market value. But of course, there's a more methodology behind getting market value determined by professional valuers. But as public, you can use this technique to this comparison technique to get the estimation of market value of that area, that property, that location, right? So you can go through bricks.my. It's a
Mm.
free tools. There's a paid features, but for public, I think the free tool is enough. So
Yeah, yeah. For
you
public
find,
trade too.
mm, let's say you find Cyberjaya, right? You put a Cyberjaya, you put a non-landed. If you want to get a high-rise property price, so they have all this data. Okay, this
Mm.
comparison, different building, different development, what time, and then this is the median price, and yeah, if you click here, you can see a list of the recent transaction. For this one, I put from March to
Yeah.
February this year. So there's a little bit buffer in this website because they are not really live updated. The way they works, they get the data from the government, JPPH, and then they
Mm.
process it and then they publish in their website. So
Yeah.
maybe sometimes there's a delay in the data. But again, it's good enough for us to get estimation, rough estimation about what is the value in that area or that building. So if you can see here in Sabjaya, there's a okay the highest per square foot is what about 500 562
Mm-hmm.
ringgit per square foot, right? And the cheapest here in this area is this one, Siberia, about 284 ringgit per square foot.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and then you also might want to understand why the median price is different.
Mm.
Because even it is the same area as Cyberjaya, it's a high rise, but different property they have different characteristic. Like
Yes.
example, maybe this one is cheaper because it's a whole old development. Maybe
Yes.
I think it's almost like 15 years or maybe more. I
Mm.
forgot, but it is old. And the new one they have like more better concept, better facilities, maybe different
Yeah.
quality, different type of people living there. It all affecting the value as well.
Correct. Also depends on whether it is full furnished or partial furnished like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. With renovation and without renovation, all this.
But also because property is very unique. Each property are unique, like you said.
Yeah.
Maybe if the property is renovated, and it also affect the value, and in actually especially in apartment or is in high rise, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
the view also affecting the price as well. So you can't say that every price are different because some people they're willing to pay extra for this corner.
Mm-hmm.
Some people
Yeah.
they want they're willing to pay additional for maybe higher floor things like that. So this is estimation. But again, you can use this site to check out the value in the area. So
Mm-hmm.
make sure when you before you buy a house, buy a property, either project, sub sale or auction, you check
Yeah.
the value so that when you buy, you apply for loan. The bank can give you loan based on the value, and
Correct.
that's one. And also the it's value buy. Of course, if you're buying for maybe investment, you might want to find something cheaper than the market value, right? Maybe
Mm,
they say a good deal, but again, yeah, you need additional effort to find that opportunity, of course.
yeah,
But if you're buying for your own stay and you want to keep it for longer term, like maybe 10 years or more, you just buy at market value. That's just fine. You don't need to
correct.
find like 30%, 50% below market value. That is not that easy. In
Yeah, yeah.
you need more effort and luck.
Yeah, so
So
that's the thing that you need to do some homework lah. Like
yeah,
to say, all this you need to get to know first. Sometimes you can even ask further to the agents, like, oh, why is this different here? Why is this cheaper? Why is this higher? Like that. Yeah. So then the agent will know how to answer you.
yep. And make sure you get a good agent. Who can help you
Yeah,
through this process.
if it's a good agent, then he can answer you everything, right? If it's
Yeah.
some agent will just only talk about this project, okay, or this property, is everything is good here, right?
Yeah, just buy. Sell, sell, sell.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's the thing about our profession. And like some
correct.
people might see as a become an estate agent or rent is just like a salesperson. No, actually, it's
Mm,
a lot of things that we need to learn and understand before we can practice our
mhm.
profession in the market properly.
Correct, correct.
So
Even
yeah,
now, whoever that is watching, if you're an agent, also these are the things that you can help you to actually build more have more information for your clients, and also build more trust to them. Yeah, the trust that they will able to believe in you, and then they buy the property from you. All right, cool. Yes. So yeah, now our this topic, buying property with love. Okay, we have come to this is a value part, and going to last part, right?
yeah, the last part.
Yes.
I think so. All right. So
Yes.
yeah, exactly. Four letter
Okay.
words. LOVE. So the E. Actually, I don't know which part I want to put into this point, because I think
Mm-hmm.
all this E are important. So I just put it all three: exit
Mm-hmm.
plan, engage, and execute. Of course,
Right.
if before you complete your plan, you also might want to have a exit plan or the end in mind, right? So when you buy property, what is the end story of this property? Are you going to
Mm-hmm.
fully pay the house, leave it to your kids, or you maybe you have your in your mind you plan, okay, I want to live buy this house, I want to live maybe for 10 years, maybe after my children, uh, I have more children, and maybe I want to move bigger house or things like that. No, you have
Yeah.
already have the plan in mind.
Yes.
Or yeah, a lot of people have different plans, so it's good to have exit plan before you engage or execute your plan to start with,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, and there's another exit plan that maybe not many of us think is about the exit when you exit from this world. So there's also an exit, right? So there's a plan. What's going to happen to the property that you buy? So
Yeah.
they this product from bank and from the insurance company. Uh, Actually, it's MRTA, MLTT, MLTA. It's a different takaful and assurance. So
Okay.
different people have different preference. So basically, the normal is bank will ask you to get this one, because
Yeah.
actually when you buy property with bank, they are also it's like a partner, right, in the purchase. They have the risk as
Mm.
well as you, so they might want you to take this insurance
Mm-hmm.
for protect the property.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go really deep on this. This is just a estimation. Not
Yes.
estimation. This
Yes.
is just a indicate in a simple explanation
Yeah. Yeah.
about the difference between
Sure.
these two products.
Yeah.
Basically,
This
let me
one,
summarize it. For
it would be
re-
good for some for those first house buyer to know lah. But for whoever that is already bought a property before, they definitely know about this one.
yeah, they definitely
Yeah.
know about this. You can find out more in with your insurance agent or with the bank.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
all right, so let's go next point lah. All right, so when you want to execute, right, you want to engage, either you want to engage with the developer, to buy a project, or you want to engage with an agent to help you to buy a property, there's a few things you need to check, or maybe you want to do. If you're buying a property with a developer, this is the thing you want to check is their status, with KPKT, Kementerian Perumahan Kerajaan Tempatan. So the government have their system or the law to protect the public, and at the same time to regulate the market. So you check the developer status in the website, KPKT, just check. Or if you go into the sales gallery, there's a APDL license. Normally they will hang in the
Yes,
counter,
correct.
or in the gallery, in the sales office. So yeah, only developer with APDL are allowed to advertise. So yeah, that's the
Correct.
thing. You need to check. Without this license, without registered with the KPKT,
Yes,
you might be in problem, right?
correct. You need to check the reputation of the developer as well, lah. Yeah. So and also sometimes you can also go online and check their past project, past history. So how does it work? Especially when it comes to defects, that means they hand over the time. Whether the developer are doing their job in terms of doing the defects for your property. So a lot of times we see some people post some defects on the social media. How bad is the workmanship and all this, right? So the developer is very important for them to do the defects, the solving the issues there. So these are the things, these are the parts that you also need to go in and check properly. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. All right, so okay, the next one is know your agent. If you're working
Yes.
with agent, definitely you want to check, are they legit, are they registered? Because if
Yes.
they are not registered, then whatever happened during the dealings, you are not protected. That's
Correct.
very important. Also, there's I don't want people to be confused, but I need to explain this. There are three category in the
Mm-hmm.
for agent, right? So the first one is actually let's go with the big one, right? The real agent,
Mm-hmm.
real estate agent, REA. They are the license holder. They have either
Yeah.
degree or diploma, and then they have interview and registered with the board of valuer, appraisal, and estate agents. So
Mm-hmm.
they are the license holder. They are the principal of the agent. And then there's a PA, the probation, and also REN.
Mm-hmm.
REN, like me, you go to 2 days course and renewal every year to
Yes.
practice under the agent. So
Yeah.
anything you have to check. There's a campaign by MIA,
Mm-hmm.
Malaysian estate agent. You
Mm-hmm.
can go to their website myrealagents.com to know more about this, right?
Yeah.
Because
Mm-hmm.
only registered agent are allowed to carry. So you can check their tag, you can
Yeah.
search their numbers, their name, their phone number in this website.
Yeah.
Search.lpp.
There is a video came out recently saying that you can always ask the agent to show you the tag. Okay. Ask them to show you the tag whether they are a registered agent or not. So
The
if
tag,
you have
the
their
tag,
number,
please.
this is the tag. So if you have the number, you can go online and check whether they are still a legit agent or not.
Yeah.
So basically, the three category here, the REA is the one that is already have the license.
Our
They
boss
already got they are our boss stuff. The REM boss. The PEA one is the uh,
probation.
probation. That one is on the way to getting the license. Yeah. So the REN one is the normal agent that is working around to serve you. All right.
Yeah. So if you
Good.
buy property with developer, make sure you check the salesperson in. Is it developer staff or they are the
Mm,
agent? If they are not
mm.
from any of this, please check. And
Okay.
make sure you don't bank in money to other account than the developer
Correct.
account, or
Yeah.
it's agent account. If you
Yes.
bank in money to other than these two accounts, then it's
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yes, I think sometimes also you need to check the agency's background as well. The agent that you work with, okay, you check. I mean, go through a little bit now. Just take out your handphone and then just search their company name.
Yeah,
Will do. You
just
see
Google.
any just Google any whether they have any track record or not. So it's good or bad. So you can easily just go and see. Yeah, sometimes the review side also can see a lot of things already. Right.
Yep. Yeah, because this is actually it's a by law by Malaysian
Mm-hmm.
government, right? So we are
Yeah.
we are all protected by the law if we follow the law, lah. So there's
Yes.
a law, it's the X 242. Only a registered agent are allowed to carry the practice of being a real estate agent. Other than
Yeah.
that, they are illegal,
Mm-hmm.
and you can call the police to take action. All right. So the last is if you go into auction, make sure before you go into the auction hall, you read the POS before you make a deposit, the payment, everything. You read the POS before you make the bid, so you know what is the is there's a restriction, is there any caveat or whatever details you need to know.
Yes.
It's a part of the way of navigating through the risk of buying auction property as well.
Yeah.
So I think that's all from me. Thank you very much. Hopefully, it's beneficial. So if
Yeah. Yeah.
you can if you would like to read more about
Mm-hmm.
property in Bahasa Melayu, the content I put in kopiatanah.com. There's a video and also a lot of
Mm.
articles there. All right.
Right.
So
Right.
let's
Right.
go to our audience in the Q&A.
Okay. I think today not many audience today lah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Later
Yeah.
they comment later. We reply the comment later lah.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure. It's really good that the technique of love buying, how to buy a property with love. So these are the things that some people actually didn't know about this. Okay, actually, when they buy property, so this is a very good tips that we can actually look into. Okay, so if you have any question, okay, you can post here, or actually you can also uh, uh, look for Zoo. Okay, if you have any question, you can also call his number here. All right, so you can call him. He can actually serve you to help you to get a property of your loved one. Okay, of your loved
Yes.
property. All right, yeah. Okay, so yes, I think the floor here don't have any question also. Yeah. So before we end here, so Zoo, what are you really focusing at? Which area you
Oh,
focusing?
okay. Before we close, maybe this is a
Mm.
good promotion.
Yeah.
Recently, yeah, this is the promotion part, right? Yeah, being agent, you need to also sell property to
Yes. Yes. Yes.
to
Give you
serve the
some
market.
airtime lah, since you have already shared with us. Yeah.
Okay. There's a new project that we recently got appointed to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm too busy, and it's a new project, so I haven't get the time to make a proper presentation. But
Right.
you if you looking at some property within below 400,000 and nearby, this is a new project, all right, and we already go
Mm-hmm.
through that. It's a reputable developers. They have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of completed project before, and
Right.
the location is inside Berjaya. Okay, it's
Okay.
they're gonna completing in another 2 years time, if I'm not mistaken. They already halfway there construction,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and the price is below 500,000. Actually, it's 400
Mm-hmm.
plus, a little bit 400 plus only.
Right.
Where if you are renting at right now, let's say 1,600, maybe 1,800, you might want to consider to look into this house, this project,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
gonna cost you like monthly, maybe roughly about 2,000 plus a little bit, including the maintenance, and you
Okay.
can live in your own house. And
All right.
of course, as you know, Cyberjaya is, if you're working in KL, nearby you can go through Max Highway. If you're working in Shah Alam, you can go through Max and
Yeah.
Elite Highway,
Elite Highway. Correct.
Elite Highway. If you want
Yeah.
to go to the airport, also near to Putrajaya,
Mm-hmm.
Bangi, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you haven't go to Cyberjaya for many years, you might want to check. Cyberjaya now is different,
Yeah.
and yeah, of course you can say a lot of property in Cyberjaya, but this project is I can say it's like the price is in the median price, so it's
Okay.
a median lower price. So you might want to check this project. So yeah,
Cool.
PM
Yeah.
me or direct, so we
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
check out the project later on.
Sure, sure, sure. Okay, well, Simon Jaya, I believe for the past I think 2 weeks ago, we are also talking about Cyber Jaya. There's a lot of people, I mean, Lender House especially is very popular there now. Okay,
Mhm.
so now this one, you're talking about less
High
than
rise, yeah.
500,000. I think
It's a full
400,
condo.
it's a full facility condo.
Yeah, full condo.
Okay, full facility condo. Yeah, I especially Cyber Jaya is a freehold land. So,
Mhm.
correct, it's a freehold property, right? Yeah. So buying 400,000 is what is the size of the property?
3 bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
thousand square foot. It's
One,
quite
okay.
comfortable. The layout is quite
Right,
okay. No,
Three, okay, 3 bedroom, 1,000 square feet. Okay lah. Okay,
not bad,
I don't like those small one like 700 square feet. Not really.
Yeah, this is quite spacious. With
Yeah,
balcony. With
yeah,
balcony.
with balcony also. Good. Okay. So
Mhm.
if you have any question or you are interested to look at this project that Zhu is talking about,
Yeah,
is
and
monthly
yeah,
repayment actually around 2,000 like that lah, or less than some. I think can be less than that.
yeah. I
Should be.
think now it's lesser lah, of course, because
Yeah,
of the low
because we are
interest.
looking
It's
at, yeah,
lesser
correct.
lah.
The interest rate has been lowered nowadays. Yeah, this is a good time to actually that looking to buy instead of renting a house. Okay,
Yeah.
so even for myself, I also been browsing a lot. Wow, the price is going down a lot already.
Yeah, actually a
Actually,
lot. Developer
yeah,
are giving good price with the campaign,
correct.
HOC, even in the sub-sale market. A lot of property you might want to check. If
Yeah,
you are ready to buy, yeah, you might want to
correct.
check the market right now.
Correct. So especially now today we have Zhu already shared with us the how to buy a property with love. Okay,
With
so
love.
this is a tactic, the technique that you can use. Okay, go online and check, or do all the search and background, check the transaction record and all this. That's how it will can help you to buy your preferred property that you can really stay in. All right. So well we are already a bit longer time than usual.
Yeah.
Okay. So well, it's a good time today. So we thank you, Joe,
Thank you, Derek.
for your sharing, and
Yeah, thank you,
also
everyone.
thanks for everyone who is watching and watching later on as well. So we will be doing this property sharing on every Saturday 2:30 p.m. Right. So I'll see you next week. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone. Bye bye.